SearchTT and you found us. Welcome to this week's countdown of what's up in TNT's viral spiral. On to what we're sharing. This is the Holy Week edition of SearchTT, and it's not because we're all religious, but because there seems to be holes in everything. Starting at number 6 of the viral spiral, France's Notre Dame now has a few painful holes in its historic roof and a lot of water-soaked pews. Monday's fire burnt holes into hearts around the world. This inferno is one of the world's oldest cathedrals, spread like wildfire on social media. By Wednesday, $1 billion has been donated to rebuild from the ashes. And while the flames burned for longer than the Red House fire, Avenues TT posted the question as to whether the iconic church will be rebuilt and open before the beautiful Red House. Number 5. High-speed car chase and gun battle in the West. People heading into and out of the Western Peninsula were in a whole heap of traffic when the story spread like wildfire. In related business is this news vid by CNC3's Mark Passant. It attributes the violence to Venezuelan gangs that were now embedding members in Trinidad and Tobago gangs.
When you have to shoot, don't talk.
We'll be keeping an eye on that here at SearchTT. Now is more fire, in your wire to be exact. Calypso Rose hit Coachella, featuring Marshall Montano and an international eclectic band of people who don't look too familiar, and an appearance by Diplo. Rose delivered a slamming 45-minute set. Except for a little spill with a young boy. Our Rose and Montano will be back on stage at the world-famous festival this Good Friday for a second weekend at Coachella. Break a leg, Rose. Stay up. Number 3, Game of Thrones. More fire, more holes. Season 8 picked up from dead dragon turned White Walker dragon burning holes into the ice wall. In spite of all the anticipation, fans were rewarded one plot morsel. Snow found out he was king of everything. In everything, including his auntie. And UNC nothing yet. But most of all, you can't UNC this fella.
Alright, all the queer people, I want to listen to what I say.
At number 2, and our winner of the award for the worst solo performance in people portraying East Indian descent with a bad accent category, is this portrayal of a hater. I've been to UNC rallies, and he also wins the award for the most UNC t-shirts on a single buck ever. At the top of SearchTT's spiral is another serial, the 3-episode mini-season of Nalini Z.
Thank you for calling Amplifier Services. Karen speaking. How may I assist?
What began as a customer complaint, which should have gone to the Consumer Affairs Division, ended in the beginning of a battle of ethnic proportions, with a WikiLeaks twist. Ms. Nalini Ramai's racist rant about the removal of ZTV and its supposed replacement with the Prime Minister's ugly face and others of his kind. All of which was received with award-winning calm by Karen, another nominee in the bad acting category. In part 1, Nalini divulges not only her name and phone number, which when called was not in service, but her less than amorous affection for the Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and his kind's appearance on her TV, as Karen remained calm but hands up. Part 2, Nalini calls back, and as the call center gods at Amplia would have it, is able to get right back through to Karen, and where she left off. Part 3, when they go low, take it to the top. An inside operative claiming she was returning a missed call, but not divulging that she was recording the whole thing. Calling from Dr. Keith Rowley's phone at the office of the Prime Minister. In this twist of a leaky plot, Nalini apologized and begged for forgiveness. It's Holy Week, we could let Nalini off, but poor thing. In true public service form, she had to hold on to get contact info where she could then lodge her contrition. Number 1, the intriguing thing about this whole thing here to us at SearchTT is not whether there are people who passionately and outrageously prefer ZTV over Dr. Keith Rowley. The intriguing thing is that if these recordings are anything more than poorly acted skits, then there's a bigger problem here. The delicious, full-bodied and blatant shut the front door lack of consumer confidentiality. How easily information is able to be leaked. Are all our calls being recorded? And this one has just been thrown into the fire. And the way it looks, there's no reason why this won't be at number 1 next week. It's what happens when you take a sister isle, a bike ferry system, a religious leader, and add water and some produce. It's Saturday again.
The rest of them able-bodied men, they don't want to walk at all. Run crab race, run goat race, and go on the beach hunting for white meat. You see a white girl there, you rape she, you take away all she camera and everything. This record, you know. This is what Tobago is all about.
Yes, Sat Mirage is Tobago tripping. And that's it for this week. Have a holy weekend and see you next week, but not on ZTV.